Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Purple Grizzly, and welcome to my Black Ops 2 sniping discussion video. Now, I have been a fan of sniping since I got Call of Duty. I've always been a sniper, I guess you could say. I don't use snipers all the time, but I do majority of the time. And I'm going to talk about that, just kind of my experience with things, and my opinions and thoughts on how sniping is going to be from what I've seen in Black Ops 2. So let me start from the very beginning. I've always been the kind of player that will just go and pick up a sniper if he sees one, and then, you know, of course I sucked at it first and I started to get the hang of things. I believe it started with Halo 3. That's the game that really got me into online multiplayer, and then I moved on to COD 4 a little later. And now, I've always been a fan of the one-shot, one-kill kind of deal. You know, the ghillie suit, lay down a mile away and never know what's coming if you're an enemy. And I've always been a fan of that theory. And you know, of course, the Call of Duty maps aren't like miles away and stuff. But with COD 4, I thought the ghillie suits were so sick, and just, you know, I'd play kind of campish. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'd find out where the good spots were on the maps to snipe. I'd you know, go up in a building or something, a rooftop, throw down my claymores, and just hard scope for days. And you know, that's what real sniping is. And now YouTube really changed, I guess, my views on sniping and how I snipe, because now, you know, I mean, I'm not like a, you know, a run around trick shotter, quick scoper and stuff. I mean, like, I can quick scope and I do quick scope, but I also hard scope. I do whatever is kind of best for the situation, because, you know, it's like you can't very well quick scope successfully all the time if you see an enemy across the map. I mean, your sniper has a scope for a reason, and it's going to be the easiest way to drop them if you hold your breath. But for example, if someone runs up on me really close, I could either no scope or quick scope if needed. And yeah, that's how my playstyle has changed over the past couple of years. Yeah, so it started with Halo 3, COD 4, World at War had really good sniping. Modern Warfare 2 sniping is kind of like, it was also like the best, also kind of the worst in some ways, because it was so good, but sometimes it was just too easy. How the perks would manipulate your gun, and just, it just made things super easy, if you know what I'm talking about. So let's talk about Call of Duty Black Ops, the ugly duckling of Call of Duty sniping. When Black Ops first came out, and for those of you who got the game when it first came out, like I did, you will understand my frustration. I have mixed feelings about Black Ops sniping. At the moment, right now, it's good. It's not great, but it's a good game to snipe in. Things are still a little more difficult than the other Call of Duties, but when the game first came out, it was near impossible to quickscope, because the developers wanted to get rid of quickscoping. So what they did was, for the first 3 seconds of aiming down your sight, your bullet would go random. Like, it would not go straight. It would just shoot off to the left or right, up, down, whatever. It was nearly impossible. It was luck if you got a kill. And I can understand, like, yeah, that's getting rid of quick scoping, but for 3 seconds, that even made it hard for hard scoping. Like, you have to wait 3 seconds to pretty much fire your shot after aiming down your sight. Like, are you kidding me? Because in Call of Duty, you could die in like half a second. So it's like, wow, what the crap? And there were moments I literally just felt like strangling a baby ostrich. Like, I just wanted to bust a cap in someone. And I feel like I'm not the only one who feels like that. Well, that's enough about that. Let me talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 2 sniping. I've seen some portions of gameplay. I've seen some sniper clips, and I've seen a full gameplay. That's all I've seen. And I'm really, like, excited to get my hands on the game, you know, when it comes out, and just pick up a sniper rifle and go to town. The sniping doesn't look bad. It looks really good, to be honest. They're not doing the randomization with Black Ops. I'm pretty sure the developers realized how many people hated that, and Yeah, the sniping looks like it's going to be kind of like a COD 4 World at War-ish style, because there's no perk to bring up your sights faster for the sniper rifle, and I think, you know, I could be wrong, but that's going to make the quick scoping a little slower, and uh, I like that, actually, because Call of Duty 4 and World at War were my favorite sniper games to play in Call of Duty, like sniper games. They're my favorite Call of Duty games that I sniped in. Um, and I'm really excited. There's I think there's like 5 sniper rifles, and only one of them looks like it'll just suck. Like all the other ones look fairly decent. There's gonna be a couple bolt actions, a few semi-autos, and yeah, they look really good. They look awesome, and the way the game is gonna work with the attachments, like there's no more perks that will manipulate how your gun plays. Like with Modern Warfare 2, you had Sleight of Hand Pro, and that would bring up your sights faster and make it easier to quickscope. Now, no perk will affect your gun. It'll just affect your character, like how fast you could run, how you move, how you're seen on the map, things like that. And there's going to be attachments to adjust your gun to how your playstyle is. Like there's going to be like a rangefinder or something on the top of your scope, and that will adjust the sway. Or you'll have like a laser sight on your gun that'll increase your hip fire accuracy. And I'm really excited to see how this works in a Call of Duty game. It looks really cool, and the customization with it looks freaking sweet. Like you can take your scope off the sniper rifle, and that's pretty awesome. They haven't had that since World at War, and that was a lot of fun, just mixing things up. And we've seen some unscoped ballista, which is one of the snipers, some gameplay of that, and it looks really sweet. So I'm so excited for it. And the camos, like the camos really don't have anything to do with sniping, but I figured I'd talk about it. There's like 20 new camos. Like there's some crazy ones like Cherry Blossom, where there's like literally like trees on your gun. There's lots of sweet new camos, a couple red tigers, blue tigers, all the fan favorites, and even more. And I swear, I'm praying right now that there's a purple camo in Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I've been waiting for a purple camo since Modern Warfare 2, and I'm just like, I want it so bad. I will literally pay like $50 to have one purple camo, and that sounds ridiculous, but I've been waiting forever. Like, I'm Purple Grizzly, I need a purple gun, alright? It's not that hard to make Treyarch. Because, like, okay, here's my defense in that conversation about that. Rainbow Six Vegas 2 came out like the same time as Call of Duty 4, and they had a system where you could actually make your own camo. You could choose the pattern and the color, and I always thought that was sick. And they should do that with Call of Duty. I don't know why they haven't. It doesn't seem like it'd be too difficult to incorporate into a game. I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I could be completely wrong, but I don't know. It's something I'm excited about. The sniping looks great. You know, there's no nerf to it at all. They might change things. I don't know. Treyarch likes to patch, you know, the crap out of the game, and sometimes it's for, you know, the better good, and sometimes it's for worse. So really quickly, let me talk about my plans for montages with Black Ops 2. I definitely plan to do some montages. I have since, you know, Black Ops 1, that's when I really started kind of doing montages, I guess. I did a few that just were crap and non-PVR quality, and I don't know, my standards have been going up, getting better clips over the last couple years. And actually, I just released a new Modern Warfare 3 montage to kind of close out the Modern Warfare 3 season. I might have like a highlights one, I don't know. But it's really sweet. It's called Resistance. Some of you have maybe seen it already. Some of you may have seen the trailer, I don't know. So I'm going to link that down below and put an annotation up because I really suggest seeing it. It's pretty sick. Lots of cool clips. And for Black Ops 2, I definitely plan to up the bar on that, think of some new creative themes. So I'll probably have like a montage out in the first like week or something, you know, just something cool. And then I'll have, you know, some big montages periodically through the game. So yeah, feel free to check out that Modern Warfare 3 montage and just leave a comment below of what your overall opinions are of Black Ops 2 sniping. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for sticking this long if you watched all of it. And yeah, have a nice day, guys. I'm Purple Grizzly, and I like to snipe Call of Duty. So yeah.
Friendly death machine deployed. Excuse